We are following a developing story out of the Bronx. Tonight, we're going inside the NYCHA building that suffered a partial collapse.
All right, Fox 5's Antwan Lewis joins us live on scene with the latest on the repairs. Antwan.
Steve and Natasha, residents who are in the F and G units are not being allowed in. They are still being used, kept in motels temporarily. But those that we spoke with who were back in their units last night said they had a tough time sleeping.
60-year-old Harriet Hayward lives on the 13th floor of the Mitchell houses.
I'm nervous. I'm having anxiety. I can't sleep.
Air quality monitors are now in place to address concerns about gas, which she says she smelled in the days before the explosion.
Because that's what their issue is. No one made a ticket and complained about it. But my complaint is, whether we made a ticket, complain about it or not, why didn't the people working in the boiler room smell the gas as well?
Hayward is being allowed back in her unit, but residents in the building's F and G units are being temporarily housed in motels. An awkward position for Noel Ramos, whose disabled son was set to be released from the hospital.
They can't really release him to a hotel because he has to be on equipment. I guess it's a safety issue. Like, we're gonna let someone who's what they would consider medically fragile to a hotel.
Heavy equipment cannot be used to remove the debris that fell from Building 205. This out of concerns that any vibration could affect the building's structural integrity. So the process will be slow, which is just fine for tenants like Shadell Willis.
I was just aware, just looking out the window, trying to make sure nothing else happened. I was just nervous, that's it.
It was just after 8 Wednesday morning when an explosion in the boiler room caused the chimney to collapse. The rubble fell some 20 stories, landing near the playground. Miraculously, no one was injured, but officials say a young girl had just walked by minutes before.
Yes, and she got away from it. She just made it. She just made it.
On Thursday, Congressman Richie Torres and other elected officials held a news conference calling for more federal funding for public housing.
A building collapse is not a question of if, it's a question of when. And so the building collapse here at Mitchell Houses is not an accident. It is a consequence of decades and decades of federal disinvestment.
We asked NYCHA if they'd received any complaints about smells of gas from anyone. They gave us a statement. It reads in part, NYCHA's heating technicians check and monitor all heating plants daily and perform regular maintenance year-round. We're confident in our city's agency partners that they will thoroughly assess this incident. We look forward to their findings. We do as well. Reporting from the Bronx this evening, Antwan Lewis, Fox 5 News. Back inside to you.